Anno 1942. Steve Rogers ha sempre sognato di servire il suo paese. Mingherlino e disprezzato dai superiori, riesce comunque a farsi notare nell'esercito grazie alla sua purezza di cuore e al suo coraggio.
When you brought a 90-pound asthmatic onto my army base, I let it slide. I thought, what the hell, maybe it'd be useful to you, like a gerbil. Look at that. He's making me cry. Hodge passed every test we gave him. He's big, he's fast, he obeys orders, he's a soldier.
He's a bully.
You don't win wars with niceness, Doctor. You win wars with guts. Grenade! Get away! Get back!
Dummy grenade.
Is this a test?
He's still skinny.
I think the thing that comes to mind is just he's just a good man. You know, he's had a rough life. You know, he's been robbed of a lot of things that would make life easier in a physical sense. You know, and I think a lot of people who kind of get the short end of the stick in that world tend to become easily jaded or just resentful, and he hasn't. You know, he's 98 pounds, he's riddled with ailments, he's an orphan. Just, he never let it sour him. He still has a good heart. And that's kind of why he's chosen for this experiment, because he appreciates, he knows the value of strength, and he knows the value of compassion. He's not going to let it go to his head, or he's not going to become a bully, and he's not going to take advantage of the gift he's given.
Scelto per un esperimento genetico che lo trasformerà in un super soldato, Rogers sarà chiamato ad affrontare, con il nome di Captain America, la minaccia nazista.
Shut him down! Kill the reactor, Mr. Stark! Turn it off! Kill it! Kill the reactor! No! Don't! I can do this! Mr. Stark?
Son of a bitch did it.
We did it.
Yeah. I think we did it.
How'd you feel?
Taller.
Captain America è l'adattamento, diretto da Joe Johnston, reduce da Wolfman, di uno dei più antichi fumetti Marvel, creato nel 1941. Ad interpretarlo troviamo Chris Evans, già torcia umana nei due film dei Fantastici 4.
I didn't even know about it. I was working in Houston, and there was a film that I wanted, and I was going up against a number of actors, and my agent had said to me, well, this one guy you might not have to worry about, because he's probably going to end up doing Captain America. And I remember saying, Captain America? They're doing Captain America? I didn't know they were doing it. Why did you tell me about Captain America? Shouldn't I know about that? And they said, well, you know, you did the Marvel thing, and they just aren't considering you. And I said, that's fine, that's understandable. And I guess for whatever reason they weren't finding their guy, and my agent called and said they want you to come in and read for Captain America. And I thought, oh, that's great news, fantastic. And then I kind of digested a bit and thought about it, and just wasn't sure if it was what I wanted to do, and kind of called back and I said, you know what, I think I'm going to pass on that reading. I don't know if it's the right move. My agent was not happy, but he was like, okay. And then he called back and said, Marvel was really adamant, and they said, look, they really want you to come in for this thing. They really think you could be the guy.
I took the liberty of coming up with some options. This one's fun. She's been fitted with electrical relays that allow you to...
What about this one?
No, that's just a prototype.
What's it made of?
Vibranium. It's stronger than steel and a third the weight. It's completely vibration absorbent.
How come it's not standard issue?
That's the rarest metal on Earth. What you're holding there, that's all we've got.
You quite finished, Mr. Stark? sure the captain has some unfinished business.
What do you think?
Yes, I think it works.
Il resto del cast di Captain America comprende Tommy Lee Jones nel ruolo del generale Phillips, Haley Atwell in quelli della bella Peggy e Stanley Tucci nei panni del dottor Abram Erskine, responsabile della creazione dell'eroe.
First and foremost, with Marvel movies, you have to consider the fan base. They have a built-in audience, and they are the number one priority, at least for me. I think for Marvel as well. You want to make sure they're happy. So you read a lot of comic books. You try and understand how the fans see him. You know what I mean? We have a script that we're going to go off of, and that's where I'm going to get the majority of my information. But you want to make sure that you have an understanding and you get an idea of what the comic book suggests. So you do a lot of reading. You get an idea of what kind of guy he is on the page of the comic world, and then you try to sprinkle that in with the script and the character that Joe and Kevin and myself etched out.
Con un'atmosfera retro che ricorda in parte le avventure di Rocketeer, film che Johnston diresse nell'ormai lontano 1991, Captain America riscopre le origini della mitologia supereroica che domina al momento Hollywood.